NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Baltimore Ravens. They left in the middle of a cold night in 1984, but the Colts are back, and we're underway in Baltimore. They had a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it. Real quick, man.
On second down, here's the option. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Minus 9 yards on the play, and now it's third down.
You see that celebration from him after that stop? Those corners don't normally have the chance to get behind the line of scrimmage and hand them big losses. So when he got that opportunity, he certainly made it a memorable one.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. Here's Jackson to throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Quick throw out wide by Foles. Touchdown, Colts. Mo Alley Cox, a 15-yard touchdown ground. And the Colts are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Another run here with Dobbins. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
On the return, it's Rodgers. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 55-yard punt, 11 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Foles. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turned it into a successful play.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter. And it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. He's got the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Working with a 2nd and 3. Now a give to Taylor. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. The Georgia man, Roquan Smith, came in and got him.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 2nd and 12, Foles. A throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will take over at their own 11-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. But such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case,
touchdown! Mo Alley Cox, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. Yannick Ngakoue, just as hard to say his name as he is to block. He's there in on the stop that time.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. On 3rd down, Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That is definitely what we call a defensive hello play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
They go play action with Jackson, sliding out of the pocket. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. Foles. Throw taken in by Taylor left side. And he's got room. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Colts. Jonathan Taylor, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
That one complete to Prochet.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
More.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
And the Colts are going to take possession of the football.
Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
What we got?
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Here's Foles. Touchdown! Mo Cox in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Colts continue to pull away here in this first half.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it is 28-0.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
No, we changed it.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And now here is another interception.
Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
What a way to start the second half. These guys are showing no signs of letting up. They have a chance to take a decided advantage with this possession.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has three options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off a triple option, you've actually called that play.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Off the RPO, he completes it. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Mo Alley Cox from 3 yards out. And the Colts have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes this 35-0 now.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing is Jackson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick six is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And, look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But we're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after it.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They're going for it with Dobbins. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Oh, on the defensive side, that is so deflating.
Not only is it deflating, they've got to look in each other's eyes on that side of the ball and take each other's measure. You've got them backed up, perfect situation, and what they said to you on the other side is, we don't think you can stop us. Went ahead and got it in that position. That should never happen.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 8. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. 3 yards won't be enough here, as that'll bring up 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Flushed out right. He's got a man. Complete.
Finally, man. I've been choosing that goal line play repeatedly so you can get up there and even the score a little bit.
69 yards. And the Ravens are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Justin Tucker for the extra point.
Bro, I'm playing it like it's 2000. I know how to snap, sprint, and stiff arm.
A little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
Oh, you're fucking more up to date than I am, then. No shit, man. I'm sprinting, snapping, and fucking stiff arming. That's like about the majority I know, man.
This one taken just inside the 10.
I never did the tutorial or anything. I'm just, I'm using like 4 button and things that I know. Originally North Carolina, but I'm in South Carolina now, and I grew up in Indianapolis.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Shut the fuck up.
They don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions,
let me do that.
consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL.
I've been fucking with these RPOs. These RPOs, man, I don't know why I ain't been using them before. These shits are fucking badass.
People continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out.
Oh, not that time.
Force it in, and it's intercepted.
You deserve it.
Will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Said I grew up north, and he said, you sound country.
Multiple interceptions in his game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because
you know how many fights I got into back in the day because of my country-ass accent up north?
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to
Look
secure
at Indianapolis, Flint,
A
Michigan,
better effort to
fucking
take it all the way back
Cincinnati.
to
They don't fucking like that shit.
Effort to match their opposition's pick six from earlier in this game.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted.
Thank you.
To the races down the right side. 30. 10.
Whoop-dee.
And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will.
I mean, I wasn't keeping count.
In a big way.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else.
The only thing I can get my girl to play is UFC.
Back in your chair and that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No. Okay.
Ooh, let's try this one.
Let's go!
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be.
I love RPOs.
More points on the board before the final gun.
Well, I certainly hope not, and I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game
for like 2 years of high school before I dropped out.
And all the rest of their games.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
The only reason I've gotten to football is because motherfuckers saw me whooping ass in gym class on the track. But shit, I'm fat and wheeze when I chase my kids down the hallway now.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get.
Man, I don't know how to audible or fucking like switch it up or anything when I'm like playing somebody. Like I keep it on the Guag way when I always choose the Colts, but whenever you snap, I mean I don't know how to like switch it to the right person, fucking jump up for interceptions or all that shit. It's mostly the AI making me look badass.
Every error that they made. And figure out how to not do it.
Literally, I keep it on the Guag way, on the left side, right here. That's the only dude I fuck with.
And get better for the next time out. This, they'll use as motivation for.
As you can see my screen, I wasn't circled on either one of those players.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Every time I try to switch to a player, they stop in their tracks instead of chasing the motherfucker.
Now it's Jackson.
Oh, that was fucking weird.
Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it. This time doesn't work out. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
Quick throw into the hands of Pittman. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
Be alert.
Now Foles. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, it's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. But no one was expecting
right,
a
that was
fake
dirty.
there, but they
I
add
couldn't
2
resist.
more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015.
Man, I wish the Colts play like this in real life.
2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No.
Oh, yeah. Fucking... Before their last Super Bowl, they always had, like, the best D, man. They would always go, like, 14-0 before the fucking playoffs, but then they would always choke at the playoffs.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Yeah.
That was,
they ain't been right since. There you go. Luck was a possibility, but he was fucking bullshit.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable.
Manning's a hard person to replace, man.
They do have some good news.
But their defense was always on point until he left, and all of a sudden, like, the defense just fucking started giving up.
They had not much to speak of. Call it a
They always had good defense. Hell, even their basketball team, man, back when it was Reggie and shit. Man, I remember when I was in Job Corps up there, I was 17, my first security trade job out of Job Corps was that Pacers and Pistons game that broke out in a fight when Artest got hit with the cup. That was my first, like hands-on job training. It was just supposed to be something simple, crowd control. Nah, we had to fucking deal with fucking the whole goddamn lower stands fighting motherfuckers with it. Oh man, that shit was in the news for like 2 months after that up in Indy.
They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what
before time runs out, good game, man.
Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter.
Very well.
You've held a team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Man, come on, village people. This ain't the YMCA. You should have called this.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.